Hi, it's me, Dax Moy from Dax Moy Personal Training Studios in London. I'm back here today with another short video for you. Today, I'm going to take you through a whole series of push-up variations to give you some more ideas for how you can progress your own push-ups in your own workouts. So let's start down here on the floor initially. We're going to start with a half push-up or a kneeling push-up. It's really simple to get into position. Lay flat on the floor and take your arms out into what we call the 90-90 position. So let me just demonstrate that. So 90-90 position is going to look like this. We've got a 90-degree bend here, or a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Okay, so lay down in that 90-90 position. At the place where your elbow touches the floor, place the heel of your hand. Do the same on the other side. And now we've got the correct width for the push-up so you produce the least stress on your shoulders. From here, cross your legs and tuck them up behind you. So it's just your knees on the floor. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your abdominals, and push up in one movement, like so, and down nice and slowly. Okay, I think I'll bring my hands back a little bit more to here. Okay, squeeze your bum, and down nice and slowly. Okay, so that's your kneeling push-up. When you get strong enough at kneeling push-ups, you can do reverse split push-ups. And what that means is quite simply that you're going to do a kneeling push-up on the way up, put your feet down, and lower yourself, whole body on the way down. Back to your knees, push up, feet down, lower. Okay, this is a good transition to get you ready for doing full push-ups, which is the next exercise. So full push-ups, 90-90 position again. Squeeze your bum, feet into the floor, neck in the back of your collar, all the way down until your chest is at the floor, and all the way up. Okay, so those are your first simple variations. The next variations that we can take are going to be alterations in width of grip. Okay, so we can take a very wide grip, which changes the angle of pull on the pectoral muscles in your chest. So a nice wide grip, about 1.5 times shoulder width apart. From here, all the way down, all the way back up. The actual push-up mechanics remain roughly the same. However, it's just the changing of the grip. The next grip is going to be with hands much closer together. So this time, we're going to look at having your hands immediately beneath your shoulders. And this time, the elbows are trailing and rubbing back against the side of your body like so. Okay, if you see that from the side. Okay, the next variation we can take on is alternate split grip. Okay, now this staggered grip here just gives you a little bit more work across the serratus muscles. So one hand slightly further forward, one hand slightly back, and push. Okay, do enough of these, you'll find that the next day you feel quite sore here along the sides of your ribs. Obviously, whatever you do for one side, you must do for the other side to balance things out. The next variant we can look at are Spider-Man push-ups. Spider-Man push-ups are pretty simple and straightforward mechanically. It doesn't mean that they're easy to perform. And what we're going to do is start from a traditional push-up position, neck in the back of your collar, bum squeezed. As you go down to the low position, bring your knee up to your elbow, like so. Okay, so those are your split grip push-ups. We can also do a series of what we call quad push-ups. Quad push-ups are a great exercise. They work the whole body. Lots of core work, lots of shoulder work. Really simple. Start from roughly what we would call the prayer position. Lean forward from your knees, put your forehead on the floor, and your hands want to be between 6 and 8 inches forward of your knees. From here, push up with one movement off your arms and legs at the same time until you're in this position. All the way down to your forehead touches the floor again and up. So a set looks like this. Okay, so those are your quad push-ups. We can now develop the quad push-ups onto another level by actually creating a little bit of lift-off. So from this position, we're here in exactly the same quad push-up start position, only now we're going to push from the floor. Okay, and if you're really good, you can kick all the way up into a full handstand position from that same exercise. We're also going to look at an exercise called the ellipse, and I'll do this diagonally across this mat so you can see it a bit better. Okay, from here, we're going to start from a normal push-up position, keeping your arms straight. We're going to take the body over the hands, so it looks like this. From here, Take your body over your hands as far as you can possibly go. Dip down till your chest is 1 inch off the floor and back. Okay, you notice I'm breaking at the hip, pushing my bum up for the ceiling. Go over, down and back. Okay, so that's the ellipse push-up. Next one is going to be the screw press, or the corkscrew press. Okay, it looks like this. From a normal push-up position, put your right elbow on the floor, take your shoulder onto the floor, and roll out. I'm keeping my hip off the floor right now. From here, I roll back to the middle position, push up, and across. Okay? And the reason it's called the screw press is because you're using a corkscrew type of action to drive yourself up out of the floor. Okay, the next one is going to be the Hindu push-up or the yoga push-up. Some people call it the seal push-up. Regardless, it's a great exercise. So from here, we're basically going to start from a normal push-up position, but with your bum up in the air this time. Hands just a little bit wider than they'd normally be for a normal push-up, and feet a bit wider also. From here, dip down till your chest comes about 1 inch off the floor, push through, squeeze your bum, and look up. Reverse, and come back. So when you combine it, it looks like this. Okay, so those are your Hindu push-ups. And the final push-up I'm going to show you is a push-up complex. It's a plyometric push-up, which works your legs, your core, your back, your shoulders, basically everything. Okay, it looks like this. Very simply, from a position of attention, so from standing up, sit down, put your bum on the floor, roll back until your feet touch the floor behind your head. Drive through, push, extend, land on your hands. Okay, I'm going to put the whole thing together so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so there's your little push-up tutorial. I hope you've seen enough variants there to give you some ideas about how you can incorporate push-ups into your own workout. As you can see, I've just been doing a few demonstrations there. I'm sweating, I'm pretty hot. They can be quite intense as you progress through them, but they'll give you great benefits in terms of fat burning, core conditioning, and just good general overall strength. Put those into your program, let's see how you get on. Take care.